in, everybody? We are live for the college football playoff Fiesta Bowl between the Colorado Buffaloes, the Big 12 auto bid, and the Ohio State Buckeyes, the at-large out of the Big 10. Colorado was not supposed to make it, but they upset Baylor about a week ago. Let me know if you can hear me. Once again, these videos always do super well when we're in the college football playoff. So if you're just joining us on YouTube, you've never seen the SFA before, we're an online dynasty, ran through Discord. Links are in any of our descriptions or channel bios. If you do want to check us out, feel free. We have about 40 active users at the beginning of a new season. We will probably be up around 70. So if you want to join, claim your team, definitely do so. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And we are affiliated here on Twitch. So if you don't want ads, just subscribe with your Twitch Prime and you will get ad free. It's completely free. You just have to link a Amazon Prime account. And yeah, so we're going to get right into this. If you guys were watching that last game, a shocker as Washington upset Baylor. Will we see something similar here? Colorado, this is the top scoring offense in the country, led by Drew Carter. We knew nothing really about him. He played sparingly last year, and then this year he balls out 42-7 on touchdown ratio, and he adds 3 rushing touchdowns. He is definitely leading this team well, but they are also led by Cale McCarr, the SFA running back. He is a monster. We saw him run all over Nebraska in a game day game earlier in the season. At fullback, you got Jale Stacks. And then they're led by Brendan Rice. Yes, that is Jerry Rice's son here. We saw Montana Craig make the game-winning catch against Baylor. And then Ty Robinson and Pentry. This is a very, very deep wide receiver core here for Baylor, or for Colorado. So watch out for them. Tight end, though, they are a little rough here. Caleb Faria. And now let's check out the line. 80s pretty much everywhere. That's nice. And then they do have Cade Condor, the SFA right tackle, starting. So watch out for that one as well. At left end, you got Alan Baugh and Eric Brooks. So not the greatest team here as far as overall-wise on the line. But they do have a good linebacker, Manea, as well as Platt Jr. At corner, though, the best cornerback in the country and the best defensive player in the country, you got Nico Reed. He won the Thorpe and the Bednarik. He had a sack. He had 6 interceptions, deflections, forced fumbles, recoveries. He's a do-it-all defender, number 25, so watch out for him. This is going to be a fun matchup between him and Tyron Jefferson. You got Tyron Taylor, a really deep cornerback. Or not really deep, but some really good corners here, which is what you need in the SFA. Ty Johnson, that is rough at safety, but most likely it's Newberry and Tucker that we'll see in the backfield. And then as far as the kicker, they had the award-winning kicker here. So 88 kick power. They should be able to kick some good ones. Nick, I suggest go back to watch it, to watch the ending, but Washington did win. It was a very close finish. And now we're going to go to Ohio State, which is a team all of you guys know all too well because they have made the national championships 2 years in a row. That's why you see on the bottom line, the bridesmaid. They have lost in the national championship 2 years in a row. And this season, it's C.J. Stroud, who was benched last year for Kyle McCord, but he gets the starter back. And then we'll see Quinn Ewers next year if he doesn't declare, as Kyle McCord sits in third string. But C.J. Stroud, like I said, 2014 was the year he brought them to the Natty. Kind of the same numbers he had. This is a very run-heavy offense who takes some really deep shots. So you're going to see Mine Williams and Evan Pryor probably all day today. And then at wide receiver, you got Tyron Jefferson, SFA player, and Emeka Egbuka, he is pretty much the game day great player himself. He almost always finds a way on there. And Peter Parrish. So this is a team that is deep as fuck. They also have SFA player Trey Burton here, backup tight end. but it's going to be mainly Bowen. On the line here, you have the award winner Whippler, and then just a really great line. And then JT Tuamaloa, he always just destroys. He's up to 99 awareness, so watch out for JT today. Cohen, Tyreek Williams, and Hamilton. Linebackers Dowing now, and Richard. And then they also have SFA player Vegas Mercury, who is backup right now. And then the corners who got smoked in their only loss against Michigan State, but Ryan Watts, Caveos, and Burke, they're going to have their hands full with this passing attack. And then Jontez Dunn and Court Williams. Now their kicker, let's check him out. Did not mean to go into the player card, but let's check him out. He is a little worse, 71, so Ohio State will not be kicking it all that much, so Colorado has the advantage as far as field goal kicking. All right, let's get into this, and we'll run a prediction. Obviously, the heavy favorite here is going to be Ohio State. They're only a 6 seed because they got locked out of their championship game. Let me get this prediction up. Who do you guys think is going to win? We had an upset in the last one. Washington took out the heavy favorite Baylor. So who wins? This has been a CFP that has just been shrouded in upsets. I don't know about this one. I'm cheering for Colorado because they're my IRL favorite team. But who do you guys think is going to win this one? I think this is going to be a close game. Just the way that Ohio State played on game day against Michigan State, they did not seem like the same team we've seen for 3 years. So, I don't know. This is going to be a fun one. We are in Arizona, so a little less travel for Colorado. That's the point of the seeding. But heavy favorite, Ohio State. All the money so far is on Ohio State. And let's see what kind of jerseys we want to wear today. We'll go with the home team first, Colorado. Do they want to go all black? I think they do. And then Ohio State, they like to wear their playoff whites. This team is all, Ohio State, they are pretty much the heavy favorite to come out of this side of the bracket. Still plenty of time on the prediction. Will we get any action on Colorado? Screw it. I'm gonna throw all my points that I have on Colorado to either give it to you guys or I'll be a rich man. So let's see if I can get my. If you are enjoying the SFA CFP, leave a like on YouTube while I open this up. All right. All right, we got 4% right now. Come on, let me use my channel points. Boo, it says it's locked. Oh, I have 0 NIL. Okay, that's why. All right. Submission closing here in a few seconds, and it looks like it all. So whoever put money on Colorado, you might make some big money today. I don't know. Everything in my body says Ohio State's going to just destroy this game, but based on what we saw against Michigan State and then based on what we saw against in that last game, I'm a little scared for this one. The #1 scoring offense in the country, Colorado, versus the powerhouse Ohio State. Well, can they make it back to the national championship 3 straight years? We are in Arizona. Ohio State runs a mean rushing offense mixed with 3 of the best wide receiver, or probably the best wide receiver core in the country. Yep. #1 offense versus #1 defense. And Colorado's been disrespected all year, rightfully so. They aren't really a high overall. They only have one SFA player that's noticeable at running back, you know, so definitely an underdog here despite being the top seed. But they shocked Baylor. Why can't they shock Ohio State, right? Oh, I'm getting hyped. Damn, I wish I was still coaching the Buffaloes. But if I was coaching, we probably wouldn't be here. We'd be giving up 300 to Tennessee in the Citrus Bowl. State Farm Stadium. All right. Who is going to start out with the ball? Colorado wins the toss, so Ohio State will receive. We're going to see C.J. Stroud first. His final year. Last time we saw him as the starting quarterback in Season 8, he lost by like 40 in the Natty to Utah, of all teams. So let's see how they started out. We know this team really well. C.J. Stroud, you got Tyron Jefferson, Peter Parrish, and Emeka Ekbuka, and Mayan Williams, and a big stop early. That's Manea, the middle linebacker. Mayan Williams, he is a really good running back, but he doesn't necessarily have that much speed. Only 81 speed for the running back. Evan Pryor, his backup, is really fast. Quick option to start it, and they do get it off, and he cuts inside. A big run to start out here. Definitely going to be all about containing this running game. They use a ton of misdirection, a ton of these quick option pitches, and then when you're not looking, they'll throw it deep. Tyron Jefferson, number 82 at the top of your screen. Hand it off again. Mayan Williams, more room to run, and look at the blocking as he gets another 20-plus run, 42 yards on the last 2 carries. So Ohio State coming out hot. So Ohio State beat NC State last year. They were the number 1 overall seed. They were undefeated. This year, their only loss was by 3 points to number 1. So they're still talented despite the 6th seed. Don't let that fool you. Hands it off again, 4 straight to Williams. This time he does get wrapped up for 4. Stroud, he's going to throw it for the first time. He gets that off. That is Trey Burton, the SFA tight end. He is the 2nd tight end. He will get a lot of work out here. He gets 3 as a redshirt senior. Third and 3. Can Colorado get a stop? No! Williams powers through there. He's able to get the first down. It looked a little iffy for a second. This is game 2 of our doubleheader today. C.J. Stroud inside the 20. You got Peter Parrish in motion. They hand it to Williams again. And in the passing game, watch out for Nico Reed, the Thorpe and the Bednarik winner. Number 25 on this defense. Top of your screen. He's matched up with Emeka Ekbuka, number 12. But they hand it off to Williams again here. It's been all Williams on this first drive. Third down. They are in field goal range. They are going to throw it. They bring a corner blitz. And Mecca makes the catch. First down. First and goal from the 8. Ohio State looking methodical on this first drive. Man in motion. Flips the play. Runs it. Williams tries to cut outside, and Colorado, I will say, is making some decent tackles. They're not giving up too many yards after catch, or after run. Or contact, I mean. So I am impressed by their ability to stop him so far. It's just he's had some wide open running lanes. this defensive line definitely is overpowered a little bit. As Mayan Williams, he tries to find some room, and he's stuffed. These safeties are coming down. Third and goal. Can Colorado get a stop? He gets ran over. Touchdown, Ohio State. Mayan Williams takes the lead. He was not getting stopped on third and goal. He just watched Baylor. He doesn't want that for them. There's multiple goal-to-go chokes in that game by both teams. So touchdown, Ohio State. I think that's what we're all expecting. This is going to be a high-scoring game. It's all about, I think, Ohio State's going to get their points. It's going to be all about this number one offense can beat this number one defense. And I think the main matchup to watch is if JT Tuilamoa wreaks havoc both against Cale McCarr, number 44, bottom of your screen there on the line, against Cade Condor, the SFA freshman. So Cale McCarr breaks a tackle to start, but he doesn't find any more room. You have to lean heavily on Cale today. But yeah, allowing a 95-plus defensive end who wreaks havoc on game days to go one-on-one against a 73 overall SFA right tackle freshman. This might be bad for Colorado. We'll see. Second and 11, they're going to hand it back off to Cale McCarr. He has a tremendous first step. Very quick. He gets 4 there. All right, 3rd and 7. Definitely do not want to go 3 and out to start. They hand it off a third straight time, and Cale can't do anything. Interesting play calls. 3 straight runs to start the day. So 3 and out for Colorado. Ohio State will be getting the ball right back. Evan Pryor on the return. Well over halfway through this first quarter, it's pretty much been all Ohio State. And that's what they want. They want to just keep the Colorado offense off the field and just run slowly up the field 3 yards at a time. As Stroud goes backwards, he had initially a decent gain, and then he stumbles and loses 6. Oh my, CJ Stroud, he's not really the most athletic guy. And he's definitely not known for his legs, despite running a very heavy rushing offense. Yeah, I don't want to call it yet, but it does have blowout vibes. As Stroud keeps it, and he cuts in, he breaks one, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Third down. This is a 3rd and long. They had 3 conversions on the first drive. We really haven't seen these wide receivers get involved yet. Stroud. They bring a linebacker open, and that's the tight end, Bowen. Tim Bowen for 16. You got to get off the field on 3rd and 10 against Ohio State. You cannot allow that to happen. Manea gets beat. Yeah, when non-running quarterbacks run these rushing-type offenses, some funny stuff tends to happen. As Mayan Williams falls forward, you know, you really can't tell that he doesn't really have a high max speed of 81. He must have really good agility and excel, because he seems like he has a decent burst. You know, he's not going to blow you away, run for 80, but he's going to pound the rock for 5 and 6 at a time. As he finds the outside here, no one's there. He stops on a dime, tries to juke him out. But Mayan already 80 yards in this first quarter, as Ohio State's back inside the 30. Ohio State's such a hard team to beat. As they fake it, a little play action. Stroud, he's going to take off now. And he gets tackled by Manea. just outside the red zone. 2nd and 7. I do not think they're in field goal range quite yet. Guillory doesn't have the best kick power at 71. Hands it off to Mayan. And he is stuffed there for 2. So these inside runs haven't been too poorly defended. It's mainly been the outside runs where they're getting their big plays. They've had multiple like 20-plus runs to the outside so far. So another huge third down, third and 6. Ohio State's 4 for 4 so far. Trips right on the short side. 3rd and 6. They hand it off to Mayan. Can he get there? No, he does not. So this is the decision now. Are they going to trot the field goal team on? Does he have the kick power? No. They are going aggressive. 4th and 3. 2 backs. Evan Pryor. They fake the handoff. They're going to throw it. And he's open. Tim Bowen gets the conversion on 4th down. Down inside the 5. The big tight end gets some separation. Ohio State's threatening another touchdown now. As Colorado, with a minute left in this first quarter, has only ran 3 plays. 1st and goal, a little quick option here. Stroud's going nowhere. This is what Ohio State does. They just run the clock, shorten the game, and take a lead. And it's very hard to get back into it if you don't punch them in the mouth. Stroud, he once again is stopped, so 3rd and goal. Yeah, you guys need to stop putting your players, your in-game recruits in Ohio, because Ohio State's just a factory right now. As Mayan takes the handoff on 3rd and goal, and he gets smoked. So a big stop there for Colorado. As we head to the end of the first, they are up 7-0, but Colorado's only ran 3 plays, and they've not thrown the ball once. The number 1 scoring team in the country held to 3 plays in the first quarter. As they are trotting out the field goal team now. So Ohio State, you would think, would have been up 14-0. Takes a 10-0 lead here in the first half. But that stat tells you itself. 5 yards to 122. It's amazing how this Ohio State team has not won a national championship yet. Definitely the heavy favorite coming in. The heavy favorite on this side of the bracket, as they will go to the Rose Bowl, whoever wins this, and face the winner of Houston and Texas A&M. As we get some triple option from Drew Carter, that's not what he's known for. But they wanted to get it to Cale McCarr on the outside. Nothing doing. So, if Ohio State, or if Colorado gets down, they're going to have to start throwing it, which is probably what they want to do. I mean, they ideally just want to just pound the rock with Cale McCarr, but and Drew Carter taken down. Who else? JT Tuilamoa. He's on an SFA freshman right tackle. There's really nothing he can do. Cade Condor gets smoked there on the swim, and an easy sack for JT. Colorado definitely stole an auto bid. Yeah, Ohio State got the dream draw. And another sack. 2 sacks in a row. So 6 plays. Negative yards as Tyleek Williams now tees off on. And this is the worst nightmare start for this number 1 offense. These Big 12 offenses are not playing all that well today. Drew Carter gets smoked there. So not even a pass attempt yet. And when you have some of these auto bids, oh, and a fumble there from Evan Pryor. He gets it right back. I mean, Colorado deserves to be here. They did what they were supposed to. They won the Big 12, but they probably shouldn't have even been in that game. Iowa State getting injured, losing to West Virginia, opened it up, and then they just took care of business during a wild CCG week. All right, let's see what Ohio State can do. C.J. Stroud takes off. He goes down for 9. Yeah, Iowa State completely choked. So Colorado was like the longest shot to get in for sure. Like Washington at least was like in the top 25 and knew they were going to win their division. And they going deep over the middle, and C.J. Stroud just completely misses the man for his first miss of the day, and that wasn't even close. So 3rd and 1. I mean, where everyone's already saying Colorado's already losing, but still a lot of chance here, and they come through. All right. A big defensive stop here for Colorado. Eric Brooks makes the tackle for loss. So C.J. Stroud kind of chokes this drive, as they're going to have to punt. Colorado bringing the house. That goes into the end zone. All right, so can this Colorado offense... Clearly, their offensive line has struggled. You just got to hope to find a way to actually get some of these passes off. Cale Makar there. A nice little counter. He's so explosive. If you give him a little room, he could be off to the races. He's a big play waiting to happen. Obviously, Brendan Rice, Montana Craig on the outside. Split backs here. And still no throws as Drew Carter takes off himself. That was a designed quarterback run, and he gets 4 there. So we still have yet to see a throw from the Buffs, as they are threatening a 3rd straight 3 and out. Man in motion again. All right, decent pocket this time. He dumps off to Cale Makar, and he gets the first down. All right, so finally a fresh set of downs here. Their first down coming in midway through the 2nd quarter. That is their 9th play they've ran today. See if they can get back into this. Cale Makar up the middle. He has a little bit of room. All right, they're getting a decent push now. Colorado Buffaloes have been no stranger to being underestimated all season long. They're consistently ranked as the last 1-loss team, then the last 2-loss team, and finally made a statement against Baylor. So Cale Makar once again, and he gets 4. Remember, against Nebraska, he had 2 runs of over 50 yards for touchdowns. And a big 3rd and 1 here as they come out in a little pistol. Fakes a handoff. And he dumps that back to Cale Makar, who cuts in and gets the first down. That's going to be considered a run play. So these corners are clamping down the wide receivers. No catches by anyone other than Cale Makar. Come out 4 wide. And he gets hit as he threw. You cannot hang on to it like that. Definitely quick passes. We're not going to see a ton of deep shots, it seems, today. Man in motion, coming in. 2nd and 10. They hand it to Cale. He finds some room on the outside. He gets 4. As they cross the 50 for the first time today. They've had a decent drive so far. Let's see if they can keep it up here. 3rd and 6. An angle route over the middle to Cale Makar. The most unstoppable route. The angle route. Gets him a first down, and it's been all Cale Makar. He has all the receptions, all the runs. 1st and 10 inside the 40. Designed QB draw again. This is a very unique play as you have Cale Makar going across the formation out like it's going to be a pitch play, and then you fake the handoff, and then he goes to block, and he follows right behind him. An interesting concept we've seen ran a couple times. 2nd and 5. Quick little bubble screen. That is Brendan Rice, son of Jerry Rice, in his first CFP action. Is in this universe, he decided to stay at Colorado instead of going to USC. Third and 6. Drew Carter across the middle. Ty Robinson catches it, but he's going to be short. Now, a big decision here. 4th and 2. They're bringing out the field goal kicker, the Groza award winner, Cole Becker. This is going to be a 48-yarder. And it's no good. He pushed it right. So, top kicker in the country misses it just outside that left post. And you cannot miss opportunities to score against Ohio State. As they're throwing it deep here out of bounds. This really is a Coach TC team, huh? Just missing field goals. So, very low-scoring game as we're now down inside 2 minutes. All right, Miss TC ruined the best highlight of the day. Nico Reed, he gets a pick 6, breaks 2 tackles to get Colorado right back into it. All righty, so Colorado's right back in. Sorry, bro. If I don't answer that call, I'm going to get called 7 more times. So, you know, is what it is. Alrighty. So, Nico Reed, the Begnarak winner, the Thorpe winner, he makes a huge play, picks it off. Pick 6. All right, CJ Stroud fires to Emeka Egbuka. Now all the momentum back towards Colorado. If only they would have hit that damn field goal. Second and 4. Plenty of time still to score. Our second pick 6 we've seen today. Washington got one. Now Colorado gets one. And they bring a blitz. CJ Stroud goes deep, and he leads him out of bounds. Emeka had his man beat. That would have been a touchdown, but Stroud hit as he was thrown, or hit as he threw it. 3rd and 4. And he's going to be hit as he throws again. So 4th down. Colorado coming to life here in the second quarter. Their defense playing out of their minds. They sold out to try to block that. They don't get there. All right, so minute 35 left. Colorado has a big chance here to take the lead behind Nico Reed, pick 6. All right, Cale McCarr. He gets a yard rush. Can Colorado score before halftime? 2nd and 9. This could be a screen pass. Cale, he gets out there. He has speed to get away from the defender, but he runs right into the corner. That's Watts. Or no, that's Burke. So 3rd and 8. Time's running. Looks like they're going to be trying to go for this. Trips left. Carter dumps it off to number 3. I'm not sure who that is. Chase Penry. He only gets 5. And they're punting it right back to Ohio State. So number 1 offense in the country. No points in the first half. Ohio State scored all the points. As Evan Pryor gets back to the 35. 54 seconds left. See if C.J. Stroud can do something here. Stroud floats that out of bounds. He didn't like what he saw. And yeah, he went from 4 to 5. He's now 6 of 13. Nico Reed at the bottom of your screen. 2nd and 10. Stroud goes to the edge again, and there he is. Peter Parrish for 12. And that's a first down. His first catch on the day. All 3 of these wide receivers would be a number 1 receiver on pretty much any team in the country. Stroud, clean pocket, and he floats that to Peter Parrish for 7. 42 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Still plenty of time to at least get into field goal range. Stroud's going to throw it again. He's going deep down the middle, and that's dropped. Joshua Newberry cut in front of the route, and he dropped an easy interception. C.J. Stroud is not being careful with the football today. Handed off to Mayan Williams here on 3rd and 3. He gets a stiffy there. 1st and 10. 30 seconds left. 1 timeout inside the 35. Still not in field goal range with their kick power. They need to probably get inside the 25. As dumps it off. That's Bowen. And a nice tackle from behind there to stop the extra yardage. And a dump off of Mecca Ibuka. He cuts back. He gets to the 15. And now they're going to hurry up. They have a few chances here at the end zone. He goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They score with 7 seconds left to push the lead back up to 10. Tim Bowen. And that is a ball buster for Colorado. They wanted to get lucky into half. Down 3. Now they're down 10. The worst possible offensive performance they could have had to start. 0 points for this number 1 offense. And behind a few little flair Cale McCarr plays, it's been nothing good. Just their best player, Nico Reed, the cornerback, with a pick 6. 7 seconds left. Probably just going to run it out here. They do have 2 timeouts. Yep, just a run for Cale McCarr up the middle. And they will not call a timeout. So we go to halftime here in the Fiesta Bowl. In the first round of the college football playoff, Ohio State up 10. All right, and as always, Team of the Year stream will be right after the Natty. We'll see who makes it. Plenty of players in the college football playoff this year to plead their case. We'll see what happens there. And also next year, debuting another server function, fantasy football. As we head to the second half, a quick halftime here in Phoenix. And Colorado will get the ball to start. Down 10. The message at halftime is just for this offense to settle down. They had nothing to show for that first half. They didn't even really play in the first quarter, so. And a pick on the first play of the second half. Ohio State, and he's running. Brendan Rice brings him down. A terrible mistake is Court Williams, the strong safety, cuts in front of Brendan Rice. And he read those QBIs all the way. Damn. All right, so start the second half. Ohio State already threatening. As Mine Williams falls down there for 2. Mine Williams, he breaks an arm tackle, and he gets up towards the marker. It's not over till the fat lady sings. We had Baylor come back. They were down 17, so we'll see. Man in motion here. They hand it up the middle to Mine Williams, and he gets inside the 5. First and goal for Ohio State. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Hand it off to Williams. He finds the outside. Touchdown, Ohio State. They go up 24-7 here in the third after the interception. So worst case scenario for Colorado to start. And this is kind of what I was expecting from the Baylor-Washington game and also the this game. I was expecting Colorado to put up more of a fight, have some decent offense. Obviously, yeah, they're not out, but this is what I was expecting the Washington game to be. No offense, maybe a defensive score or 2. So, has Washington passed the bad offense torch to Colorado? Man in motion, it's a jet sweep here. Ty Robinson, he gets a decent carry for 5. And he delivers a questionable one there to Corey Leslie for 11, but it works out. That's really the first decent throw we've seen from Carter today. 7 for 9 for 39 yards. Definitely not what you would want to see out of the #1 offense in the country in your Fiesta Bowl. As they hand it to Cale McCarr, he gets immediately hit, but he drags him for a good 3 yards. Cale McCarr has been shut down here today. Second and 7. And another completion, this time to Chase Penry. That one was dangerous. And Colorado showing some life here on this drive. A few first downs. And Ty Robinson over the middle. And a pitch play to Cale McCarr. He cuts outside, and he barely gets taken down. A big tackle by the corner. He could have still been running. 3rd and 1. You got to think this is 2-down territory for Colorado in no man's land. 2 backs. And Carter's going to take off. Can he get to the first down? No, he cannot. He gets sacked. JT Tuilamoa, one of the best defensive ends in the country, making the sack. 4th and 2. What is the call? And they are punting it. All right, Mayan Williams. Can Colorado make some more offense out of their defense? Second and 5. Hands it up the middle, Mayan Williams, and he finds a lot of room. He cuts back, 13. Ohio State has a way of just suffocating these games. Just melting the clock away. Not giving their opponent really any chance. They bring an all-out blitz, and that's the first catch for Tyron Jefferson, the SFA wide receiver. Stroud not having the best day. We know he's not an elite passer, but getting the job done. Second and 3. He is going to throw it, though. He's taken off this time, and he slides down for a first. First and 10 on the 48. Hands it off. No, he keeps it. Fakes out Nico Reed and then breaks the tackle. So putting the Thorpe Award winner in the spin cycle there, and then he breaks the tackle. Not a good look for Nico after he bulldozed over C.J. Stroud on his pick 6. On the 32, still not in field goal range, so still a chance to get the ball back, but Colorado really needs to shore up this defense. Over the middle, he connects with Peter Parrish for 6. As time continues to tick away. About 11 minutes left here in the Fiesta Bowl. Hands it off. Tons of room on the outside. He finds an opening. Mayan Williams, touchdown, Ohio State. 26 yards to go up 24. And the route is on. The Big 12 potentially going 0 for 2 on the day. So the Big 12 definitely having a rough showing on the day. The Pac-12 was winning, and looks like the Big 10 has this one. Not even 100 total yards for the number 1 offense in the country. At least Baylor showed that they were a fantastic offense. They had like 700 yards, 200-yard rusher, 200-yard receiver. But yeah, Colorado's done nothing today as they find Cale McCarr. He gets a first down. He's by far their best player. It's his 4th reception. Drew Carter is 10 for 12. It's just, 68 yards. Colorado, can they find a rhythm here? No, JT Tuilamoa, his 3rd sack on the day. Cade Condor, the freshman, getting destroyed on that right tackle. Blocking ghosts out there. And I knew this was going to be a tough match up with the 2nd best defensive end in the country behind God's Power Offer, going up against a freshman right tackle. Drew Carter, 2nd and 17. He floats it, and he's a wide open man. He breaks a tackle. This is Pentry. He goes for 60. So Colorado showing life. 2nd and long. Pentry gets wide open, no safety help. And that's what they needed. So they're inside the 20 now. Remember, this is a good offense. They can make a push anytime they want. Over the middle, he connects. That's Brendan Rice. Yeah, wide receiver. He probably should have broke that, but he got caught. 2nd and 3 from the 8, or from the 7. Fake the handoff to Kale. Off the back foot, cross body. That goes into the dirt. Drew Carter. So 3rd and 3 for Colorado. Got to think this is 2-down territory. And, oh my God, JT Tuilamoa. Oh, just murdered that man. And the field goal kicker comes out. Cole Becker trying to make this a 3-score game. A manageable 3-score game, I guess. And he does. So Colorado pulls within 21. Definitely not over. We still have over 10 minutes left here in the Fiesta, but definitely Ohio State has this game in hand. As Evan Pryor, he's going to get a return. He gets a nice little pancake. He finds the edge. And yeah, so 3 touchdowns since the pick 6. Colorado really needs to start getting some stops. Stroud all the time in the world. He connects over the middle. That's a Emeka Ekbuka for 13. Stroud, all the time in the world. He's now going to step up and run, and he slides down. 2nd and 2. That was an 8-yard gain. All right, CJ Stroud dumps that off to Mayan, who cuts inside, shows off the acceleration past the corner. And that's a 1st down after the corner thought he had him in the backfield. All right, Manea has a tackle for loss. They really need a big play for this defense. Time is now. They're going to throw it. Wide open to Bowen. He breaks a tackle, breaks another. Touchdown, Ohio State. Right before the 3rd quarter ends, a dagger of sorts there. Tight end breaks 2 tackles on the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. All right, so the question is now, who is going to beat Ohio State in the Natty? Is it going to be Washington? Is it going to be Michigan State? Or is it going to be Florida? I think the only team realistically that could probably beat them is Michigan State, because we already saw them do it. I don't like Florida in a big game. And I don't trust Washington as far as I could throw them. Maybe Houston. I mean, Houston's really the only wild card left. But if they play the way we've seen other G5s play in the playoff, there's not a chance. All right, 9 minutes left in the Fiesta Bowl. Down 4 scores. Can Colorado do something? If anyone's going to make a 28-point comeback, it's going to be the #1 offense in the country. But they kind of got to start doing it right now. Kale McCarr handoff, and he gets smoked. JT Tuilamoa again. Player of the day for this defense for sure. 3 sacks, couple other massive tackles, plenty of pressure. He's just teeing off today. And a questionable throw to Brendan Rice, and that's 4th down. Ohio State's getting the ball right back. So Evan Pryor, he gets the punt. He takes it for only about 8 yards. Ohio State looking to return to the Rose Bowl. If you recall, in the national championship last year, they lost by 1 point to Clemson. Quick option, and Stroud goes down. So a nice little defensive play there by Eric Brooks. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. You see how badly Ohio State wants to beat them. I mean, Ohio State, it's just business as usual. The real questions start in the game after next. Ryan Williams, 3 touchdowns. Definitely the player of the game on this offense. Stroud's going to be a screen. They do find Williams, who does break the tackle. He breaks 2. He breaks 3. They're still trying to bring him down out of bounds. It is 4th down, though, so Colorado will get off the field. Come on, fake punt. Fake punt up 28, please. Yeah, the sacks, and after Ohio State could not play pass defense for shit against Michigan State, they come here and just clamp Colorado. Carter gets it to Ty Robinson for 4. Second and 6, man in motion. Just stagnant offense. Hand it off to Cale McCarr, who only gets about a yard. And another tackle by JT Tuilamoa. Only 30% on 3rd down. That will not beat Ohio State. Hand it off, no. Carter, he's gonna tee off now. He does have a man. He connects. That's Ty Robinson. He gets a big play there. I mean, very few play defense like this. This is easily, ratings-wise, the best defense in the country. Five minutes left. Carter, he does take off. He has some running room. He cuts in. He falls within the 5. 18-yard rush for Drew Carter. Yeah, nobody there. He had a touchdown if he cut outside. All right. 1st and goal from the 5. Can Colorado cut the lead to 21? Carter keeps it, and he walks in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Colorado. There's still faint hope here for the Buff fans around the globe. Dude, if this was real life, I'd be mauling right now watching my team, my #1 offense, get smoked like this. And the onside kick will be coming out. Can they get the ball back? No, Emeka one-hands it. And he goes down. Still 5 minutes left, though, so plenty of time. They just have to get a stop here. Have to get a stop. You gotta just sell out to stop Mayan Williams right now, as he has all the room on the left side. He cuts in, Mayan Williams, and he gets down to the 10. If he had some speed, that would have been a touchdown. As he goes over 200 yards. The safety, Newberry, had no idea where he even was. First and 10 from the 10. They can still score, or they can still get a first down without scoring. It's going to be a dump off. Screen pass. Mine Williams shoves a man 5 yards. Goes out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Under 5 minutes left in the game. Stroud, he flips the play. Quick option, and he gets swallowed up. That's Eric Brooks again. The Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. 3rd and 8. Can Ohio State extend their lead? Trips right. They're going to throw it. Stroud, he goes to the back of the end zone, and Nico Reed is there to tip it away, the best corner in the country, as they bring out the field goal unit. And the kick is good, so they extend it now back to 24. Still a 3-score game. It's never over till it's over. Still 3 scores. And that's going nowhere. He gets stuffed inside the 20. And it's been all Ohio State all day long. It's basically what happened in NC State last year. Just suffocated. Oh, and a big hit. Ty Robinson's been in there all day long. And we've seen barely any Brendan Rice or Montana Craig. It's been all the 3rd and the 4th receivers today. Pentry and Robinson. A little over 4 minutes. He throws it deep again. There's Pentry. Yeah, see, when they're abusing these linebackers with these receivers, but, you know, it's way too late at this point. Still technically 3-score game. You're going to need a few onside kicks, but it is possible. The stadium is known for crazy comebacks and torn ACLs. Cale Makar up the middle. He finds some running room. He's only 40 yards on the day. That is not what you want to see from the freshman All-American. Yeah. Worst turf ever. 2nd and 3. Carter escapes. That was a nice little escape. He has a ton of room now. And he stiffies a man. He somehow broke through 2 tackles, but that was an impressive run there for Drew Carter, as they are threatening inside the 30. And open man, there's Montana Craig. His first reception on the day after he caught the game-winning pass against Baylor in the conference championship. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Colorado starting to heat up a little bit, but maybe too late. Dumps it off. Brendan Rice inside the 5. You need to start hurrying it up now. No. Colorado's coach was here for like 5 minutes. Did nothing. So, yeah, no, this isn't a real coach. 1st and goal. Fakes the handoff, and Drew Carter swallowed up in the backfield. Tyleek Williams. Second and goal. Time is ticking away. He takes off. Can Drew Carter get in there? He does. Touchdown, Colorado. 2-point conversion incoming to try to cut it to 16. Colorado is still hanging on by a thread here. They have to have this, though. Hand it off to Cale Makarov, and he runs over a man. And they get the 2. Down 16 now. 2 minutes left. All right, Colorado, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Onside kick now, and that one's picked up by Peter Parrish. So Colorado, they're going to have to use the timeouts this time. All right, you use the timeouts, get the ball back, touchdown. Onside kick, touchdown. Both 2 points have to go. CJ Stroud, he has room on the left side, and he gets speared for 4 by Kalen Moore. And they, bringing out the... You got to just sell out for the run here. 2nd and 6. You cannot give him a first down, and Mayan Williams, he gets it. And this game may as well be over. Colorado brought this game to life a little bit at the end, but Mayan Williams up the middle. He finally gets stuffed. A little too late, though. So Washington is going to the orange. Ohio State is going to the rose as Mayan Williams continues to run. He wants a 4th touchdown. He wants to be the cover athlete this year, even though we know Ohio State's going to lose in the Natty. He wants to stat pat. And he stiffies one. Only a few plays left here. Ohio State will cover now. Handed off Mayan Williams. He runs over one and he gets stuffed. This should be the final play of the day here. Colorado, the Big 12 auto bid, swiped away. They didn't even think they'd be in the game. A fantastic season for them. Their best season since the Season 2 Cotton Bowl. And there it is as we hit triple zeros. Ohio State comes into Arizona and gets their business taken care of as they're looking to go back to the national championship for a 3rd straight year. Step 1 complete. Colorado put up an effort in the second half, but it was just too far gone as Ohio State wins 41-25, and they await the winner of the Cotton Bowl. I had a feeling this game wasn't going to be exciting, honestly. I just didn't feel like Colorado had any sort of power. Ohio State's just too good. That's what it comes down to. I don't see a way that Ohio State doesn't make the Natty, but I also didn't see a way Washington would beat Baylor. So sucks I didn't commentate this pick 6. That was a great Emeka Buga and CJ Stroud. Miss him. 41-25. And so that will wrap up the streams for today. The next 2 games will be Wednesday, normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Colorado put up a fight. It was worse than this. It was 41 to like 7 at one point, I think, or 38-7. So Ohio State probably right now the favorite on the right-hand side of the bracket. All right, so let's go through stats quickly. All right, Drew Carter, no touchdowns. Cale McCarr, he didn't have any. It was 2 rushing for Carter. Terrible through the air. Cade Condor, 3 sacks given up. That's tough. I mean, going against JT, and then obviously Nico Reed, he only made 1 tackle, a couple deflections, and obviously the touchdown. And a missed field goal as well. Ohio State, though, C.J. Stroud trying to get his team back to the Natty. Mine Williams did that. He's easily the front runner right now for the CFP MVP. Bowen, leading receiver, 2 touchdowns. Emeka Egbuka, nothing really. Tyron Jefferson, another Jay Jetta's receiver, 1 reception. 5 pancakes, though, for Tyron, so nicely done there. 3 sacks for JT Tuilamoa. Maybe he might have a shot if he continues that. Court Williams with the pick. And a easy win for Ohio State today. Never in doubt. All right, so let me get my thumbnail. All right, I'm going to try to get the highlight videos out before the Wednesday games. Hopefully I do. That's the goal, at least. Alrighty, well, thank you guys for watching. These are going to go up on YouTube later today, and I will see you all on Wednesday.